Coming to you live from Southern California, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab here, Tyler Anderson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Lawrence Butler, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And that's down and away. That clips his zone, and the count's even at 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, short.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
Step off, throw to first. And he's just back in. Oh, close play. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner at second, nobody out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. And that's in there for strike one. Butler, the runner at second with one away. Upstairs.
No, that missed.
And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
1 out, runner at second. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. And that one pulled foul. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult.
Ouch, that one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the rookie third baseman, Max Muncy. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Anderson ready to work. Late swing, fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So here's Brown at the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And the 1-0. And another ball. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Here's Luis Urias. And first offering is fouled off. Urias goes 5 feet 9 inches, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher tonight, Jacob Lopez. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So a man at first, and now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Fastball for a strike. No outs. Runner on second. In the dirt, but kept close. Towards first. He steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Mike Trout in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. On the ground to third. That's a base hit. Run scores. One gone, runner at first. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Taylor Ward. Fly ball center field. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Chris Taylor.
Here comes Chris Taylor. That's in for a strike.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Trout off of first with 2 away. Way inside. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Anaheim, top of the second. And now here's the A's catcher, Johnny Pareda. Anderson back to work. And ball 1.
That's a good pitch there.
1-0.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That to right. And that'll get off into the seats. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
And downstairs.
2-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Going back, Taylor. He's there to make the grab.
Batting ninth, center fielder Denzel Clark.
Denzel Clark up next for the A's. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
1 out, bases empty. Got him swinging.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first. Third out. A's go quickly and quietly there as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1-1.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2.
Ball.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Luis Rengifo. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. That one almost got him.
No, that's in. Full count.
Popped up. Urias. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Joe Adele.
2 down, bases empty. And next for the Angels, Joe Adele. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Urias settles under it and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. And they trail it 4-1. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jose Soriano.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this
Now
is where a
pitching for the
bullpen can give their
Angels.
players a chance to fight
Number
back into the
59,
game.
Jose Soriano.
Jacob Wilson getting
Leading
ready to
off for the
hit.
A's,
Wilson
shortstop,
having a
number
really nice
5.
first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Action in the Angels bullpen. Hector Neris up and loosening in the pen. Foul ball, still 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Gets it to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the A's, right fielder Brent Rooker.
Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. Doubled his first time up. And that's in for a strike. And that is downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Taylor has this one sized up. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the A's, first
Tyler
baseman,
Soderstrom up next for the A's. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count.
Third
Really
baseman,
good swing right there. He got a
Max
pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So runner at second, 2 down. Max Muncy up next for the A's. First pitch
That's the ball,
doesn't
that's
find the
down.
zone. The A's looking to add another. Little chopper rolls foul. Here's a 1-1. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's inside.
2-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's to third. Whips it across. That ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Athletics 4 and the Angels 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Scott Kingery. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Swinging a high fly ball in the air left field. That's going back. Back some more. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in. And that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ripped on the ground to second. Urias to first in time. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, first baseman, Nolan.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan
Schanuel.
Schanuel. Grounded out his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 1 away with a runner at third. That missed
One
by
ball,
a
one
lot.
strike.
And the count even 1-1. And that one
2-1.
almost hit him.
No, ball.
That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runners in the corners here. 1 away. Here's Trout. RBI single his last time up.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Swing and a foul out of play. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Muncy. There's one.
He's out.
And that's
He's
2.
out of there.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Athletics 4 and the Angels 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Angels.
back, and now on the mound to start the
Number
4th,
54.
Hector Neris.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in,
Leading
Seth
off for the
Brown.
A's.
He's already homered here in this
Seth
one.
Brown.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Neris, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now
Luis
batting, second
Urias
baseman,
up next for the
Luis
A's.
Urias.
He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one the other way. Kingery throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, catcher Johnny Pareda.
2 outs, base is empty. Johnny Pareda up next for the A's. Flied to right his first time. That's outside.
Nope, ball.
And that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark. Struck out swinging his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2. Ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Here's a 1-2. And that's too high.
That's a ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. The A's strand one, but they lead it 4-1. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ah, that hit him.
That got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here comes Chris Taylor. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Chris Taylor.
Tap foul at the plate.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
That's down and
That's
in.
the ball. 1-2.
And now it's 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Clark settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1 so far. That one found hard the other way. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. Gone. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 4-3.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And You know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jacob Lopez departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Mitch Spence comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Flied out his first time. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. One down, base is empty. Curveball drops in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Fouled off. He was late. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's outside. Joe Adell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Now this is in the air down the line. Rooker on the move. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Joe Adell.
Here's Joe Adell. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's in there. Strike one. The A's bullpen has some movement. J.P. Sears, the left-hander, up and throwing. Harris getting loose as well. Holding on to a 1-run lead. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Hunter Strickland.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 60, Hunter Strickland.
And now the DH, Lawrence Butler. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2.
Lawrence Butler.
Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
You know, these A's, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a 1-2 again.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Wilson stands in now and watches strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Slice down the right side. A's leading by a run. And that one popped in the air left field. Adele going after it. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Brent Rooker.
2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Gone. And they add to their lead. It's 5-3.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. That one's in there. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Outside low, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Misses off the inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ohapi makes the play, and it's out number 3. A solo homer adds to the A's lead. It's now 5-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the inning, Scott Kingery up to hit. Spence back to work. And the pitch is
Nope, that's
outside.
outside.
Ball
Ball.
one.
Ball, that's in.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting,
Zach
shortstop.
Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. His home and away splits there. Close,
Ball.
but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And that quickly, 2
Now
away.
batting,
If you want to be a
first
great
baseman,
defense, you have to deliver consistently.
Nolan
It doesn't matter how many
Shallow.
highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Nolan Shallow, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. And that is strike 1.
Oh, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
And there's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one not
1-2.
close. Now 1-2. That one missing
2-2.
inside. Hit in the air, left field. Brown on his way over. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching for
Connor
the Angels.
Brogdon taking over on the mound.
Number 75. Connor Brogdon.
So digging in, Max
Leading
Muncy.
off for the
0
A's,
for 2
third
in this
baseman,
one.
Max Muncy.
And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Adele sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Seth
So up
Brown.
next, Seth Brown. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Just
Ball, that's
missed.
outside.
Movement in the bullpen. Jack Kachanowicz appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Number 68 warming up as well. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one
Nope,
just
ball.
misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Ohapi down to first, out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Now batting, second base.
2 outs, base is empty.
Urias.
Now here is Luis Urias. He's been a great free agent sign. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
It's 0-1. Ball.
And there's
That
the ball.
missed. That's a ball.
Swings through that one. Inside,
That's a
just
ball.
missed.
Count is full.
Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, right center field. It falls in, and that's a knock.
Now batting, catcher
Man at
Johnny
first,
Pareda.
Johnny Pareda up next for the A's. 1 for 2. Just missed.
Ball.
Urias off of first with 2 away. That gets by him. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on
Now
and 2
batting,
out.
the
Love how he
center
let that ball
fielder, Denzel
travel,
Clark.
trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, Denzel Clark, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Two on, 2 outs. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the A's 5 and the Angels 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. TJ
Now
McFarland.
pitching for the
A
Athletics.
chance at his first save of
Number
the year.
48, TJ McFarland.
Here's Mike Trout.
And leading off for the
He is
Vivo
quite an athlete.
designated
I mean, you
hitter,
look around the other sports, basketball, football,
Trout.
you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that one is inside ball 1. In there at the knees. And the count even at 1. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and that's out number 1 on a tough play.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Foul.
And that is foul. And right back to the mound. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Angels down to their final out. Now a chance for Chris Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. McFarland is just 1 strike away.
No, that's out.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Two and 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Count is full.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Base hit, left center field. Taylor races for second. The throw in. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now the catcher up to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. He's already homered in this game. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Raging back towards the wall, and that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.